Hello and welcome back to Armor Piercing Reroll. Today our goal is to complete the Excalibur set by finishing the Alliance missions. Unfortunately, we can't just use our orders on Alliance 15 because we won't get the order from it, and this will make the final set harder. Most of these missions we'll get just by playing, but missions 2, 8, and 14 all require stun, so we won't be able to complete them since we don't have artillery, so we'll have to use our 3 orders. Aside from mission 15, the only other somewhat challenging one in the Super Conqueror is Alliance 4, which is spot 25 enemy vehicles while remaining unspotted. So I'll show you how we're going to go do that one. This one isn't too tricky. The Conqueror has decent base arrangement with Binocs, even a heavy can outspot tanks moving through open fields. My plan is to just sit in this clump of bushes and wait. And we already got one. That's another. And we outspot the 1390 for number 3. Stir makes 4. 5. And the low makes 6. A couple more games like that, and Alliance 4 wasn't too bad. Now we're on to Alliance 15, and we got 2 tank choices. The beefy high DPM Caravan, and the beefy high DPM Super Conk. Both are amazing tanks, which is a blessing and a curse, because that means they have high experience requirements for those juicy mastery badges we need. Let's get to it. First up, we have the Caravan on Pearl River. We head northeast and take a strong hold down position and see what we can find. We run to a Tiger P pretty quickly, and with our good positioning in DPM, we can absolutely dominate this guy. Yeah, we'll get 2 shots into him real quick. He's trying to play this position, he still thinks he has a chance. But as you can see by that pin indicator, we can actually overmatch the turret roof, so he's in real trouble. As a lower tier heavy, his armor is not holding up and he can't really escape, so we'll just keep putting round after round into him. I don't hit all my shots, but he is completely unable to retaliate. With him on low HP, I switch to high explosive, and I finish him off. Pick up his entire 1350 HP pool for free, and end up having a banger of a match, picking up our first ace pretty quickly. Just 2 more to go. I've yet to get an ace in the Super Conk, so the Caravan is still my tank of choice when trying for this mission. We end up defending on Ghost Town Assault, a matchup I generally enjoy, and we are top tier again. I was hoping to be low tier since damaging higher tiers grants more experience, but the game had other plans. We're able to keep our gun hot through the entire game, ripping through T-28s, mutants, patriots, and whatever else is in our way. Russian tank destroyers? Not a problem. American-made, German repurposed construction equipment? Not a problem. We end up with 6 kills, 6k combined, and a solid 1529 base experience. And that puts Ace Tanker number 2 in the bag. One more shouldn't be too much trouble, right? Erlenberg Assault, top tier again. We put up a good fight, but we're on our last legs and this game is really close. However, even if we lose, if we can get a medal like High Caliber, we'll get full experience because of courageous resistance. Our awesome DPM were able to demolish this tier 7 Panther, but unfortunately we're being flanked and we can't finish him off. We're definitely close to an ace, but all our friends are dead. There are enemies all around us, but with a little luck we bounce multiple killing blows, allowing us to rack up just a little bit more damage. This tier 6 bastard ends our last hand, leaving us with 4,500 damage and 4 kills, which might just be enough. We get the high caliber, but unfortunately my prayers were not met, and we only get a useless first class. Cut to Empire's Border, where I'm bottom tier, punching up at tier 9 and 10 heavies and mediums. I'm able to sneak around and get some shots in here and there. Pretty quickly we're rolling over the enemy team, but with my high DPM I'm able to get at least some damage in. I'm able to pick up the T-30, and then the pattern for a second kill. I didn't think 2200 damage and 2 kills could land me an ace. And I was right. But since it was all against higher tiers, the game is happy to taunt me with another first class. And another first class. And another first class. And 4 more first classes? All in all, I played exactly 100 games that day and received 12 first class medals and 1 ace tanker in the single game I played in my TP-5A, which is unfortunately not an Alliance tank. Probably best to just focus on some of the heavy missions instead of putting the lives of my keyboard and mouse in even further danger. A couple days and a few heavy tank missions later, I end up on Overlord, my Super Conqueror. Pretty average game so far, just about to pick up HT6 for the 260, which is to get 4 kills on heavies and on mediums. I held my shot to secure the kill on the S-Conk, and that leaves me with some damage and 4 kills. Kills are actually worth a fair bit of experience, so I'm actually in a decent spot to try for an ace. Pick up a 5th on the Mouseman, my lack of gold ammo proving irrelevant. And I switch focus to the ace. Picking off that TVP makes 6, getting us a top gun. I decided to stick with AP while railing the grill because there are a lot of other targets in the area. I'd like to just dump in here, but unfortunately I got a 57 behind me preventing that. The girl is backed off a little, but I still gotta juggle the 57 and the Wheezy 120. Hoping one of them will get greedy and I can get some more damage in. The Wheezy taps me, but I get one in the 57, and I'll take that trade. Unfortunate bounce there. It looks like it went high into the turret. I could switch to HE, but I like to stick with armor piercing because of the 57 heavy. Just gotta hope the Wheezy slips up. With the 57 dead, I can just push on in. Just my luck, the 120 escapes me yet again. Looks like the game is won, but I still gotta get every last drop of experience out of it. The red and green Wheezies die, leaving me in this poor Type 61 alone. Just before I get the kill, he escapes behind that rock. I subtly point my turret away from him from where he'll pop out to try and bait him. Not sure if that really worked, but he pops out all the same, giving me kill number 7. Unfortunately, the Badger looks like he's out of reach. Got 5,300 damage and 7 kills in close combat. Will that be enough? As the Badger loses the last of his HP, I take a dramatic dive off the cliff, perhaps foreshadowing to what I will do later if I don't get this ace tanker. Fortunately, that performance was enough to get an ace and finish off Alliance-15 and the entire Excalibur set for good. It took me 1,801 battles to get this thing, and nearly 400 more before I finished Alliance 15 the Founders and left the set behind for good. Thanks for watching, and before you go, I just wanted to mention we got a special offer for this video. If you leave a comment, we'll let you hit the like and subscribe buttons at no extra cost. This offer is only valid in the contiguous United States and Canada, while supplies last.